What's up, guys? Coming soon. Just 1 second. All right, so I'm live now. Wanted to take today's time to do a quick live video for you guys, answer any questions that you guys may have as well. Talk to you a little bit about, hold on 1 second. Talk to you a little bit more about Jack Nicklaus Perfect Golf. I know that a lot of Skytrak users have been sending me some messages as well in regards to Jack Nicklaus Perfect Golf no longer being an option on Skytrak. So that is correct. They had a lot of questions about what other sim options I would recommend now that Jack Nicklaus Perfect Golf is not available anymore. So I thought I'd take today's time to, number one, kind of say goodbye to Jack Nicklaus Perfect Golf on a regular basis, at least for now. On the channel moving forward, we're going to be kind of mixing a few things up just because new Skytrak users won't be able to utilize that feature anymore. So I'm going to play a couple holes at TPC Potomac, which is the site of this week's PGA Tour event. And then I'm going to show you a little bit on the golf club, which is another option for you guys. In the near future, I'm going to also be getting E6 Golf, which is something that I'll be showcasing to you as well, to give you guys an idea as far as what other options are available. I'm going to be using Jack Nicklaus Perfect Golf at home, though, all the time. It's my favorite sim option. It's kind of sad that it's no longer available. So for everybody who has access to it, please continue to subscribe and renew that, because I think still, by far, I still think it's one of the best options out there right now, if not the best. So I'm going to play a couple holes for you guys today, kind of just play some golf with you, answer any questions that you guys may have, kind of show you the difference between Jack Nicklaus Perfect Golf and, say, something like the golf club, which is another option for you guys at home. Both good options, both have pluses and minuses, I feel. Answer anything that you guys have at home, and just kind of hang out a little bit today. So I'm going to take a few shots for you, see if there's any questions, and we'll go from there. And this is going to be my new live stream setup from now on, so just kind of wanted to test it out a little bit. If there's any bugs or flaws when you guys watching at home, let me know, and I'll take a look at it later. But just want to get some more info out to you guys and kind of do some more live videos, because we get a lot of questions, and I think it'd be good to answer them live and see if we can get a good conversation about anything else you guys would like to see. I'm in direct contact with the people at Skytrak, so trying to get some more data out there to you as well, see if we can get you some features that you might be looking for. Also, other sim users, reach out to us as well. Let us know what you'd like to see. I'd be happy to reach out to anybody out there that's using a GC2, TrackMan even, anything like that. Find out some questions for you guys, so let us know. Excuse any horrible golf I might play for you guys. This is the first hole at TPC Potomac at Avenel Farms. I've been working on my swing, if you saw one of the more recent videos, as you can't tell on that one. It's not too bad, I'll take it. Alright, so we still got 206. We use a hybrid. Check it out. I duffed it. At least it's realistic. All right, so we got 106 coming up, but it's 11 feet downhill. I'm gonna check it out a little bit. All right, see if we can get a pitching wedge there. Through the tree? Probably not. I hit the tree. Awesome. And for those of you that do have Jack Nicklaus Perfect Golf, if you're not on the simulator tour, please make sure to get on there. I think you guys would have a lot of fun. I don't get to play as much as I want, but there's a lot of people on the simulator tour that have a really good time. And you can go to the Discord application. We have a lot of questions about that as well. And what we do is we basically join game lobbies before you go out and play, so you can actually chat and conversate with other people as you're playing around the golf, which I think is just really cool. So let us know if you have any questions on that also. All right, so we're 89 feet away. I'm going to try to get it up on the green, hopefully close. Well, we got it on the green, but just not close. Also, one of the new reviews we'll be doing soon is on this holder golf putter, something that we got recently and something we'll be testing out for you to let you see at home. It's kind of unique. It's a different kind of putter for sure. Zero lie kind of deal, so it's almost like putting with the same kind of idea as a 5-iron. Almost you stand a little bit further away. It's pretty cool. I'm looking forward to testing it out for you guys at home, giving you an idea on if it's a good product or not. All right, so let's line up this putt. Still on the fairway. I'm going to try to switch it to putting. All right. And on this one, you have what's called a BLI indicator, which will show you the break. So it doesn't look like there's too much of a break there. We're 28 feet away. This is always the hardest part for me, is to judge putts. So from here to the screen, it's 9 feet. And they're 4-foot gimmies, which obviously I'm outside of right now. If you saw one of my recent videos on fitness golf, you saw kind of how the green worked on that one. On this one, you can see that there are normally lines that move left to right or right to left to show you the break, which fitness golf did not have. So I do like that feature on Jack Nicklaus Perfect Golf. 7 feet away now. Double bogey, but I'll take it. Never claimed to be a good golfer. All right, so I'm going to play one more hole for you guys on Jack Nicklaus, and then I'm going to show you the same exact course on the golf club to give you an idea on what we're looking at. All right, Joe, so you asked, does the Jack Nicklaus Perfect Golf putting work 9 feet from the screen equals 9-foot putt? And the answer to that is no, it does not. There's several times where I'll putt it and I'll barely hit the screen 9 feet away and say the putt's 14 or 15 feet on Jack Nicklaus Perfect Golf, and it rolls by still. So there's other times where I just completely crush it and it doesn't even get there. So a lot of that has to do with the stimp meter. If you're playing a specific course or a specific hole, well, basically the course, you can kind of get an idea before you play on what the stimp meter is. So that kind of shows you how fast it will roll. The higher the number, the faster it's going to roll, essentially. So, but yeah, it's the most realistic one I feel out there. But I'll show you on the golf club as well to give you an idea on that one, to give you a real good idea as far as which one is better in your opinion. All right, so I'm going to line up my shot here, and this is hole number 2. This is going to be a par 5. And for those of you at home that have simulators like me, I use these tees. I think they're called Burr tees, B-I-R-T-E-E-S. Someone turned me on to these a while back. I was using some other ones, Tomahawk tees, and they would just fly all over the place. These have been by far the best for me. I have a fiber built mat, so I can't actually put a real tee in there, it will just fall over. On my mat, you can hit down and through, which I like, but I wasn't able to hold a tee, so I found these. They're really cool. You guys want to check it out on Amazon or something? All right. Definitely got under that one too. We have another question as far as what mat do I recommend. Depends on your budget, to be honest with you. And for me, I went with a fiber built mat. If you have some money lying around and you're kind of wanting to make a good investment, I think by far this has been my favorite. I've used a lot of mats, different places, different simulator places, or even golf stores, and I think the fiber built mat is really cool. Not sure if you can see it at home, but you can basically stick your finger down in there. It's almost about 2 inches, I think, thick. So that really allows you to hit down and through the ball. And the problem, if you're really going to be facing with golf mats, especially for sim use, is that you're not going to be able to hit down and through. So if you've ever gone to a place like, let's say, Top Golf, for example, the mats they have out there are horrible. It causes you to hit it thin, you know, which is not what you want. You want to hit it like you're hitting off real grass. So to me, fiber built is one of the best options. And they do have cheaper options. This is the double studio mat. If you don't need the left-handed side, it's fine. I don't ever use it, to be honest, but I did want to have that in case I do have a left-handed golfer come in here. I think they have different options and different price points. It's definitely something I'd look out for. Take a look at their website. I'd order it directly through them and save some money, about $75 as opposed to going through outside companies. All right, let's see here. Okay. She's a hybrid now. Hit it pretty fat. It's really bad, actually. Oh well. Let's keep going. Probably use it again. See if I can hit it better this time. If you go on, as far as engineering your home course, I have not got into course forging with Jack Nicklaus Perfect Golf yet. It's kind of difficult, to be honest, but I think the reason why it's difficult is because it's so precise. You'll see on the golf club, I think anybody can go in there and kind of create it on there, whereas on Jack Nicklaus Perfect Golf, they use LiDAR technology, which basically geotags everything, so all the elevations are accurate. So I would recommend going onto the Discord app, which I can get you some info on. And reaching out to some people on there, because I think you can get someone to help you possibly create a course and get more info as well. That was a much better shot, by the way. I'm not always bad, just 90% of the time. Alright, so here, if you want to see the green, you hit F2, but that's kind of a problem I also see sometimes, is that the green grid doesn't always show up on the actual green, so that doesn't help me. But you can kind of use this, if you click it with your mouse, left click it, you can get an idea on where the break is with that BLI technology, which is cool. Alright, so I'm 61 yards away still. Try to hit a 60-degree wedge. Also, another tip that I got from someone, if you're trying to hit a 60-degree with a Skytrak, not necessarily a GC2, you want to put the ball about an inch in front of the dot, face the logo towards the Skytrak. I had a really hard time on one of my videos where it wasn't reading any of those shots. And since then, it seems to work a lot better, but hopefully it works on this shot. Seemed to work. And left. That was bad. So if anybody's watching, let's see. What else we got? Ooh, Rory, nice. Got to meet Rory. That's awesome. Also, the golf club, when I bought it, it was $9.95 for a one-time subscription. So that view doesn't help me, does it? All right, so it looks like it breaks both ways. Okay. So now there's $200 off for the golf club. So you can buy a one-time subscription for $7.95, which is a lot of money. There's also, I think, a one-year subscription. I got to look at the price on that, but I think it's still $500. Maybe a little bit lower, but to me it's worth it. If you're going to buy the golf club, I think you should buy the one-time subscription, because then it's yours forever. Whereas the flaw with Jack Nicklaus Perfect Golf, if there is a flaw, is that it's an annual thing, which is $250 a year, but that gives you access to all the user-created courses. If you played this game straight without buying the additional subscription, you'd only get about 12 courses. Everything we're playing, pretty much for the most part, are user-created courses where they actually go in and spend hours creating these courses using that LiDAR technology that I talked to you about, and giving you an idea as far as geotagging everything and getting this as accurate as possible. That's what I loved about Jack Nicklaus Perfect Golf, and what I still love about it is that it's really accurate as far as all the data. If you go on the golf club, let me take the shot. May not be good. Probably not. If you go on the golf club, you're going to find several of the same course, which is a problem for me because I don't want to have to filter through 10 of the same courses to get an idea on which one I want to play. So if there's some golf club users online, talk to me about it. Let me know your thoughts and what the best way is to kind of handle that, because ever since I got Jack Nicklaus Perfect Golf, I've been kind of dedicated to that. I know that's probably not the right thing to say, but it's just been really, really a good program for me. So I still have the golf club. I'm going to take you there now in just a minute, walk you guys through that as well. Let me see if I can get this putt in. All right, so we got a little bit of a double break. Ooh. Jeez. What's it gonna do? Let's see. Just gonna kind of aim there. See if I can get it in there or not. 6 foot. All right, not bad. We'll take it. Okay, so that's 2 holes with Jack Nicklaus Perfect Golf. Give me just a minute or two. I'm going to switch it over to the golf club. I'm doing this for the first time live, so hopefully my Skytrak will register and all that. And I'll be right back to you guys. Let me see if there's any questions first. I have not tried to make a course. It's something I want to try to work on next. I just haven't had a lot of time. I've been doing videos and stuff in here. I don't even get to play on a simulator as much as I want to, but definitely something I'm going to be focusing on here moving forward. Let me switch it out for you guys. Alright, I'm back. Just give me 1 second. My Skytrak was giving me a hard time there. So, let's take you into, let's see, the golf club now. I'll walk you through this here. Excuse the logos on the screen. They'll go away in a minute. Or at least you'll be able to see better in a minute. Alright, so I'm going into here. Let's just say we're starting brand new. I'm going to click on play. And they have their own tour as well in the golf club. So we're going to go ahead and play a round of golf here. There's my guy, whatever, advance. Alright, so now we can go down here to all courses. So if I'm looking for the same course, and I type in TPC Potomac, or P-O-T-O, and I hit enter, there's nothing that pulls up. So, not as easy. You gotta type in courses as opposed to them just being on a list that you choose from. And then if I had to find it under TPC Avenel, and there's only one course for this one. By the golf club members, only 5 people ever played it. Nobody's ranked it, so it's not as used. I don't believe as in Jack Nicklaus Perfect Golf. So let's take a look at it. I'm gonna click on advance. No friends are live. Nobody else has played this one, so I'm not gonna have any ghost players, which is one of the coolest features about the golf club is the ghost players. So now I have the option to continue or tee off. I'm going to go ahead and click on tee off. Now, someone else had asked me about different user options. And different user options, by that I mean...
Hello there, my name is John, and I'd like to welcome you to the golf club. Let's see what this course has in store for us.
There's also a commentator, which is kind of cool, but he does get kind of tiresome after a while. So on this one, you can hit the Q button. It'll take you through where you're aiming, essentially. Right or left to judge as far as where it's going to be or where you want to aim, essentially. So I'm just going to aim down the middle, see what happens. Alright, so we're good there. Let me get my driver. Let me connect to Skytrak again. It disconnected. Alright, so let's see. Start game. See if I can get it to connect for you guys. Technical difficulties. I may not be able to. Sorry, guys. I might have to show you another time. It's giving me a hard time because it was connected to the other one, and the only way I think I can connect it is to stop the feed and restart my computer, which I don't want to do, so I may not do that today. Alright, let's see. Alright. Alright, might let me connect. Let's see. Alright, it's connected now. I'm just going to go back in there and resume that round that we were on. Continue game. Should take us right in there. So it's a little bit different setup, interface setup, all that.
Hey there, welcome back.
All right.
Let's continue our round,
Okay, so we're good to go now. All right, so what do you think about the graphics difference so far? This is the same first hole we played on Jack Nicklaus Perfect Golf. Let me know your thoughts on the gameplay. Notice that the tracer is a little different as well. You can modify a little bit of that as well on this one. But I kind of notice less trees and a few other things. Obviously, it's a user-created course. When you hit Q to view the hole, you can't hit left or right with the arrows, which is a little different as well. I just kind of aim here on the map. All right, so I'm 268 yards away now.
Swing.
So even the greens don't look as detailed to me, or the fairways and other things, so it plays quite well. I mean, I feel like it plays pretty decent. All right, so I'm 86 yards away. But I'm 8 feet downhill also. So we're going to try to use a 50 degree and see if we can get it there.
I don't think this has enough.
Seemed to go further left than I thought it might.
Let's get this out of the first cut and start talking.
So you see the lines there. That's also one of the things fitness golf didn't have. I like the lines. I like that they also go up and down, which is cool. So it looks like it's going to break to the right, and also it's uphill. So that's neat. I like that feature of it. If anyone's watching that plays both, let me know which one you prefer and why. That'd be cool. All right, so 10 yards away. 56 degree. This is the hardest part of simulation golf, is judging distances when you're chipping, I think. So you notice it has club face data on there. If you have a Skytrak, it's not going to be working. That's for if you have another type of simulator that has club face technology. All right, let's see here. All right, so I didn't set gimmies on this one, so I'm going to have to make putts. All right. So, I didn't set gimmies on this one, so I'm going to have to make putts. What do y'all think of this holder putter? It's kind of unique, right? It looks like a piece of toast on a stick, I know. But it putts pretty well, actually. So that would have probably hit the screen. To give you an idea on putting, That would have hit the screen. That's 9 feet away. I'm 7 feet away on the sim, only 4 inches uphill. So you see there's a little bit of discrepancy there as far as how fast you got to hit a putt.
Okay, next stop, fairway, right?
Okay. So right away you see a big difference. This is a user-created course, whereas hole 2 on the other sim was a par 5. Now I'm playing a par 4, so I don't quite understand. That's my biggest issue, I think, with the golf club. Just courses just aren't realistic or accurate, and that's definitely something that's frustrating. And maybe it's more family friendly or something. The difference is I play TPC San Antonio, which is where I'm from, and when I went to one of the holes, it had a whale in the water and a sailboat kind of floating around, and I was like, okay, it's a little more cartoonish, I thought.
Sweet.
Not a bad drive, though. All right, so now I am 51 yards away, 13 feet uphill, and he's a 56 degree. I'm excited to try out E6 golf. If you guys are at home and you're watching this later even, and you might have missed the deadline for Jack Nicklaus Perfect Golf, it's definitely something I would look into. Biggest flaw with E6 is the number of courses that you get, and they don't have user-created courses. Hit that too hard. So they have packs of courses you can buy, but sometimes they're as expensive as $400 for about 15 courses, which is crazy. But they're about to come out with a new product, which I think is going to be integrated with Skytrak and all the other sim options like GC2 and things out there. Now, E6 Golf is made by True Golf. Let's see. I do like the putting feature, though, on this one. A little bit better, I think. But it doesn't have the BLI, which is where you can drag the flag. Gilbert likes the putter, everyone. He's going to try it out in a round of golf. Gilbert's part of our channel here, for those of you who don't know. See how we did there. So back to E6 Connect. It's going to be really neat, I think. If you haven't quite checked it out or heard of it, look up E6 Connect. Should be coming out in sometime around August, September, maybe even October, depending upon how that all works with Skytrak and everybody there. So it's going to be really cool. They're going to have a lot of peer-to-peer features, different things of that nature. Very similar to, say, Jack Nicklaus Perfect Golf. Still more expensive by far. I think there's an annual subscription, high amount, somewhere around $2,000, $2,500, and then around $600 a year to maintain that to get unlimited everything. So that would get you all the courses that they come out with. Their courses are very accurate though, which is pretty cool, but we're talking pretty expensive amount of money for simulation golf. If you're looking for more of a budget option and you're just getting started with something like Skytrak, I'd recommend probably looking at the golf club. I mean, there are some flaws with it, but I still think that it might be your best option now that you can't get Jack Nicklaus Perfect Golf anymore. All right, let's see if I can finish strong here. Make this putt. All right, so we're 13 feet away. Again, judging by the screen, which is 9 feet from where I putt. And we are putting uphill by 11 inches, so almost a foot uphill. I'm going to roll it past that screen. So when it went past the screen, I didn't get there. So it's tough to judge distances using the simulators, I think. Look at that. What in the world? Wow. Okay, now I feel like I'm at the US Open.
All right, 14 feet to the hole.
Now I'm 14 feet away. All right, let's see if I can finish this now. That was crazy. It didn't even show me a break. It broke left for some reason. I'm going to hit it a lot harder now. See if that gets there. Of course, now it flies by. All right, so I'm done with this hole.
Sitting at 4 over for the round.
All right, guys. So, any other questions? Yeah, I do like the way the greens are on the golf club, at least the way the grids are, as opposed to Jack Nicklaus Perfect Golf. I think the putting is a lot better, I feel, on Jack Nicklaus Perfect Golf, but I like the way that the greens look visually when you're putting on the golf club. So we're going to try to do stuff like this for you guys. This is one of my first live feeds that I've done, so just kind of want to get out there and answer a lot of these questions you have. We did have a question from someone about which program I feel would be best for him for a couple of different things. Number one, playing with friends. Number two, for practicing and getting better at golf. And, just kind of getting a better feel overall for golf and for the value. I'm going to test out E6, which I'll do another live video for you guys on once I get access to E6. To let you see what we're kind of dealing with now. The E6 version that's out there right now is E6 version 1.6, and they'll be transitioning that, I feel, later on to E6 Connect. So we'll kind of keep an eye out for that. Everybody, of course, at home that has Jack Nicklaus Perfect Golf, I suggest you keep it for now. I think that's by far the strongest option. If there's any the golf club users out there, and there's a strong following for them as well, check out their forum at golfsimulatorforum.com. If you have the golf club, lots of cool info on there. If you have Jack Nicklaus Perfect Golf, check out onlinegolftour.net. That's where I'm normally at most of the time, and they have their own Discord app as well, and so does the golf club. So Discord is really cool. You can go in there and ask a lot of questions. A lot of good, helpful people online. It's just an online forum. And again, on Jack Nicklaus Perfect Golf, and I'm pretty sure they have something similar on the golf club, you can join a lobby, talk to people throughout around the golf, which is what golf's all about, playing with other people. It's not really fun, even in a sim, if you're playing by yourself. So I try to get Gilbert and Danny over here as much as possible. Sometimes they can't. They just had babies about a year ago, so they're always kind of busy, which I understand. But it's cool to have the option to play with people online, and that's how you meet a lot of new people, which I like a lot. So let me see if there's any other questions before I go. Nope, I think we're good. If you have any questions, or if you watch this later, reach out to me. Let us know on our channel. If there's anything that you guys would like to see, please let me know as well. I'm going to try to get my hands on anything that you guys would like. Pretty much for the most part, we spend a lot of our own money to do anything like this. So putter reviews and all that stuff. It's all stuff that, whatever I can get my hands on for you guys, I will. And it's just really a matter of, getting you guys the data that you want. That's why we started this channel. Just wanted to get an average perspective of things from an average golfer. So obviously you watch me play right now. I'm an average golfer, if not below average golfer. That's why we created this channel. So anything we can do for you guys, please let us know. As always, thanks again for hanging out with us. Keep on golfing. Thanks again, guys.